Virgo, what's up? Let's get into it, guys. Okay. There's some kind of like blockage that caused a setback or a delay that's being cleared up. And it's like you had to problem solve things with like little support from others. And there's this energy of outcry for justice. It doesn't feel like it's like this public outcry. Yeah, I just heard no. You're not, it's like not making it known in that way. It's the way that you are moving, what you're doing, your intention, your energy. It's creating, okay? Like this, I'm seeing like an energetic tornado or like an energetic whirlwind that's putting pressure on the right people, okay, to bring justice to a situation, whether that is making things equal or exposing truths. Okay, there's something like that there. There's been superficiality involved in a situation. Yeah, I just heard condemning others, condemning what somebody does, their needs, their beliefs, spiritual attacks, attacking your character, suppressing others' light for personal gain. Um, Somebody thought that throwing dirt on your name would help hide their deceit and their selfish ways. But this is like the pressure you felt or being uncomfortable or something like that, okay? Because of other people's actions. Feeling like something was unfair, unjust, and just flat out wrong, right? Like malevolent. It just was not okay. And being suppressed, like your voice being suppressed, your energy, somebody wanting to keep you small, keep you hidden, keep you isolated, make your life difficult, whatever. Okay. I don't know. There's just like, it's setback after setback. There's something here about, you get up and you dust yourself off and you try again and you try again and you try again. It's very frustrating, but you're not, you're not caving to some kind of societal pressure or societal norms. Like you're an advocate for individuality, being unique. It's very Virgo, but it's a strong helping others type of thing. And it feels there's definitely something, some type of healing spiritual aspect to this. And it feels like there's expansion, a lot of, energetically, your beliefs, you are, it feels like this is so weird. It feels like you have a foot in both worlds, right? Kind of like the Temperance Angel card it's giving me, where it's like you have a foot, you're grounded on earth, and then you're also in spiritual realm, right? You are dreamy and practical, right? It's providing service to others, doing things, the way that you work. There's something like the light is huge, okay? And there's something very like whimsical about you, how you do things, yet fiery as well. That makes sense. But it feels like you have a way of making people think or stop and stare and look within, maybe look at things in a different way. Like you help others like rise into higher consciousness unknowingly. Like it's just who you are, right? How you move. But there's the North Node, which it's basically your job this lifetime. Okay. It's your purpose, like what you're supposed to be doing this lifetime. And in the role, I got North Node, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and then ninth house. And that's all about beliefs, spiritual beliefs, expansion, education, learning, teaching, luck, right? Prosperity, um, good things. It can be about the other parent. It can be about like male figures, masculine figures, father figures. Okay. There's something old school that doesn't really allow society to expand or to be unique. It's very stifling. And it feels like you don't move in that way. You stay grounded, but you still allow for like dreaming. You believe in other realms. You believe there's more than just staying in some type of mundane, cycle. roll, out of the box thinking. Like you can't, wild horses, you can't be fenced in, can't be tamed. But it doesn't feel like your energy is supposed to be tamed. You're supposed to, like pulsate outwards, make a difference, change people's lives, expand perspectives. Your like creative approach or dreamy outlook on something is who you are, is exactly who you're supposed to be. It's grounded. You make no excuses for who you are. And it feels like the more you come into yourself or recognize that that's always been the case, that you've been moving in the right way the whole time, it's others' stifling beliefs that they were trying to make things difficult for you or silence you. This kind of feels like you've stayed covert in the shadows, waiting, knowing something was going to change, knowing that everything was happening for a reason. I'm like, all of this is like straight channeled messages coming out of me. It is so, there's something very solid in who you are at your core that is like unmatched, cannot be duplicated. And if somebody attempts to, it's like all one has to do is really take a good look and they will see they're a copycat version of you. It's not truly who they are, because there's something about you that's very strong. Who you are at your core, what you stand for, what you believe in, that doesn't change. It just like grows stronger. I feel like you're teaching a lot of people to think bigger, to break out of a shell, to break out of a box. It's a big ass energy. And somebody's like, I don't like to say necessarily like paying for something. Okay. It was just 10 on the timer, but they are like, ramifications of their actions, or I don't know, Virgo. It is something, babe. Okay. But I shuffled some of my decks that I have, and on the bottom, this one's in regret, reminiscing, looking at your photos, and they now realize they wrongly judged you in a negative way. We're going to go in and figure out what y'all need to know at this time. Okay, what's going on, how you should move, what your guidance is. And I'm going to say it now. It feels like your guidance is to keep going. Don't give up. Like, don't, standing strong in your beliefs and not letting them sway you. Okay. 11:11 on the timer. I'm telling you. There's something really big here about that. Personal boundaries. That wanted to pop out and pop back in. Like somebody doesn't want, like somebody does not want you to have boundaries. And this walking away, why does this feel like somebody acted like they were doing the right thing? I had to put up my boundaries and walk away from them because they were this and that. It feels there's like this accusatory energy here. Like I said, like there's something wrong with you. You were the problem. That is interesting. I feel like you have boundaries. And you assert them. Come on. Clear cognizance, baby. A clear sense of knowing. Knowing something was going to happen without knowing how you know. Psychic insight, like I said. You just kind of doing your thing and like lying in wait. Doesn't feel like it's purposeful. You know, like you're minding your business, doing your thing because you know something. You just know it. Like you almost know. Okay, something's like eerie, okay, about your energy, but not in a bad way. Like knowing why somebody moves the way that they do, makes the decisions they make, you know, they do what they do. You can call out a copycat or a fraud or superficial. Like, I mean, it's kind of scary. Like Scorpio depth scary. Okay. But you have, like I said, like a threshold in all the realms, right? So it's like you're in the spiritual realm. It was just 1333 on the timer. Like you are in the spiritual realm and you're in the physical realm. You can see both like at the same time, and you just keep growing. It's like a guide, like a spiritual guide, or like some type of, it's so crazy. Like, I keep getting angelic being walking on earth. But you're here. It was just 1414 on the damn timer, y'all. The temperance card is 14. Yes, that is what that is. You're a guide for people. You help people. And it comes from the best place. And you are like ridiculed for that or shunned for that. But that's your purpose. That's what you're supposed to be here for. You shine the brightest when you are in this role. It's your wheelhouse, I'm telling you. But it puts pressure on a lot of people. And they don't like that. I'm looking at Aries and Libra upside down right now. Baby, boo. You F up the status quo. The patriarchy, if you will. The control. The norms. You've been something up. Leo, Capricorn, Libra, 7, 8, 9, 10. In every aspect. You fucking up some programs. And they don't like it, baby. Oh, come on. Fucking up some programs, boo. 1555 on the timer. There's a positive financial breakthrough or a positive career promotion. Angels and guides are with you and supporting you. You are open to the new. You let go of the old. Positive, significant change in your life. You know something is coming. You know. Plot twist. What does that remind me of? Cutting Edge. Topic. That's an old ass movie. It's like an ice skater and a hockey player. It's like, I don't know, you're the ice skater. Very independent, very sure of himself, very graceful, very strong. Hockey players are like the brutes, right? But she softens the hockey player, changes their perspective. He embraces his talents, who he was, and takes that brute everything, right? And ends up allowing himself to be vulnerable. And it brings out his true self, what he really loves. Figure skating. Okay, y'all feel me? It's like this. Everything happens and comes up for a reason. Sexual harassment. Oh my God. This is crazy because this doesn't feel, it is a little bit of sexual harassment in the fact that it feels like someone uses their sex, right? Like, I'm a male, something's allowed, I can do this, okay? Other people are property. It's a very toxic masculine way of thinking. Like, somebody's allowed in your boundaries. Somebody's allowed to touch you if they want, do what they want, say what they want, push you around, demand things. Could be dealing with somebody younger than you. It doesn't even have to be that much younger, right? It can be 6 months, y'all. Look at this. Deception. I just heard Decepticons. Isn't that Transformers? Somebody's trying to attack Bumblebee. Like, what the hell? Back off, Bustas. Yeah, this is, what is it? Is it Metatron? Is that who? Not the angel. The Decepticon. Lord, whatever. Megatron, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? But this is like, yeah, they deceive people. They move in a slimy way. He moves in a slimy way. And you know it. You know somebody is like not good. It's like, this is like, I know somebody is good, but who they are portraying themselves as is a straight D-bag. There's 1010. Listening to your inner guidance, new beginnings, new phases, things moving into alignment. You're aligned with your purpose. Yeah, you know what to do. Come on, in alignment. Love bombing. Come on, baby. You better back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up. I know you heard that. 2020. Selfish. PRICKs. Okay, I don't know. This is a shocking attack. Look at this. This is almost like calling somebody out for something. How dare you? No, how very dare you? Who the do you think I am? I'm telling you. This is somebody like coming after you, you standing your ground, knowing who you are. Not, you know who you are and you know things. And people act like, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that. No, I'm not. Funny that you mention it because that's what you're doing. Accusing you for their actual motives. These are my confessions. Somebody's a butt face, okay? I'll say it nicely. Somebody's a butt face. And I did get like this older matriarch. Somebody deals with, I just heard evil stepmother. Cinderella. Someone had a very big part to play in another person's life and how they view the world, how they view everything, like emotions, how they deal with people, money, how you move, roles in a household, roles in the world, not wanting to hear about themselves, right? Because they get very defensive. I can't believe, like, what in the hell? You try telling something to somebody, you try talking to them, opening up, being transparent, right? Expanding things, allowing space. I'm telling you, that's who you are. To cause expansion and growth and to merge like healing and health and ways of being and spiritual realm and everything. You're like trying to bring everything together, right? A big swirl of just beautifulness. And it's like, absolutely not. That cannot go there. That cannot. No, no, no. And a lot of people would say, oh, that's Virgo. Not necessarily. Virgos like things to be in alignment. They analyze things. They alchemize. They can combine a lot of things together. Crazy. Your energy is very, it's not fleeting. It's strong. And you like, this is you finding beauty in all of the things, right? From the small that people don't even notice to the very big. And other people being like, that's not important or that's not significant. Oh yeah, that's nice, whatever. The way that you take it in, it's breathtaking. You see things magical. It's magical. Like you got some big energy, okay? They like the energy. But I don't think they like what that energy means or what this is almost like your life purpose. Somebody's vehemently against that because then they have to look at themselves. And that's insane. Somebody's rejecting themselves, their true self. I'm telling you, toxic masculinity, man. Reckless behavior. This isn't reckless. This isn't this and that. You're this and you're that. It's somebody misuse, abuse of authority. I wear the pants in the family. I'm the man. I have the job. What I say go, what the hell ever, okay? This can actually go for men and women. Men are not the only ones like this, okay? It's not, it's, that toxic masculine behavior actually happens to both men and women. And nobody wears the fucking pants in the family, okay? That doesn't even make sense. I don't know who the hell made that up, but it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, there's some kind of like gender role, power tripping, weird shit here. I don't know. It's like somebody wants to, if they want to run a fucking boot camp or something, something's like really strict. But it's in a way of thinking. It's a belief system. Somebody makes something appear as if they're in the upright, right? And it's like what I know, what I say is best, what I know is best. They pretend they pretend that you have a say, pretend that you have a voice. But at the end of the day, they don't really believe that. They will turn everything around on you, no matter what it is. Oh my gosh. Seriously? This is like somebody either wanting to do that to your career, to you, okay? To your spirit, to your light, to something, to shut you up, your voice, your light. You are here to shake some things up and change stuff, expose things, expand minds, When I was getting this is on a personal level and a global level and a spiritual level, it really is. Because they do not want, they can't have that. Oh my gosh, this is Virgo. You be doing yin yang balance, reconciling a romantic partnership with an ex, yin yang balance, clairvoyance. Do you claircognizance and clairvoyant? Huge. Premonitions, remote viewing, psychic dreams, psychic sight, being a seer, knowing something's going to happen. You've seen it. Like something's already played out in your mind. Like you know things. I just heard well in advance, but not saying anything. It's like you're just not waiting, you're doing things, right? But there's something in you that knows something's going to happen. I just heard an attack. You know things, and people don't realize you know things. They just out here wilding. They just out here wilding, and you're just like, okay, all right then, okay. Look at you know somebody lies about shit, falsifies stuff. They take advantage of situations. This can be photoshopping documents, making something appear as something that it's not, lying about stuff. I mean, this can get deep. This can get to, look what they sent me or look what they said. And it's not you. It's people cutting things out, right? This is like, well, here's the whole truth. Let's cut this out and this out and this out. Okay, let's just show them that because that justifies my movement. That makes me look good, y'all. This is on a global scale, personal, right? In the home life, right? That level, and spiritual. Falsifying documents, taking advantage of a situation. Why in the are they showing me the revisions of the Bible? Changing things, wording it just so to fit their narrative at the time. Holy crow. I told y'all this is you have a big purpose. You have a big purpose. Your being, your speaking, your doing whatever it is you're doing, no matter how small you think it is, it's not. It is not. I have goosebumps everywhere. It is not small. Your like throat chakra energy is very strong because the things that you say, guys, my goosebumps everywhere. The things that you say have deeper significance than what people think, or they just brush it off. No, something, and it's legit. It is like in you. And it's supposed to come to the surface. So if you're bold, if you are a truth teller, if you're somebody who you find the answers, you look for the mystery in things, you know what I'm saying? You seek depth. You don't just look at surface level. You think bigger, more expansive. You try to open up people's perception to things. But it's, man, you effing up the program. You're effing up the program, okay? Not the program that's supposed to be in place, the program that they want to be in place. To justify the things that they do. Oh my Lord, I cannot. Bad karma is over here. For some separation they caused or they did. Learning from the past. Something is fucking in you, boo. 3344 on the timer. You know things because it's in you. You are like a deep well of knowledge that you don't even realize, like why you know what you know or why you believe what you believe. There's a reason. There's like a reason. This is so wild. I'm getting goosebumps everywhere. There's like a reason for your existence. You're supposed to be the badass that you are. Okay. I don't know. Mouthy. Okay. Going against societal norms, breaking molds, doing the damn thing. You're supposed to be. There's a reason. You're supposed to shake things up. Seemingly insignificant things or thoughts or things that you have to say hold a ton of weight, and they're there for a reason. I'm telling you, you're like a spiritual being put on earth to do service for a reason. Cutting edge. Maybe that's like you. toe pick. Something's gliding around. You can make it stop in an instant. It's like a pivot point, and it can cut through even ice. But in that movie, he was a just burly, obnoxious hockey player, right? Nothing against hockey players. My brother was one. I love hockey. But I mean, just it's a very manly sport, right? It's like you have to, lots of yang energy, lots of action, lots of, competing, that type of thing. It's that type of energy. But you have a balance here. And you want that balance. You shouldn't be, all feminine energy, all masculine energy, etc. There's a balance to it. And this is like in that movie where he goes from being a hockey player to being a figure skater. Not solo, doubles with a woman, right? Where there has to be trust, moving together. It's synchronized. There has to be communication. There has to be a connection. You have to trust one another. You have to. It has to work in tandem for that to be successful. Security, stability, all of that. The energies have to match, right? It feels like you're like that is you. That's what you want. That's how you move. That's what you're trying to kind of, this beautiful, flow. That's you. You are you don't feel regulated if you're not in that flow. So if somebody tries to take you out of that flow, right? Pushing for Archangel Gabriel's light. Look at that, baby. The messenger, the healer. This is like someone trying to force you to be something you're not. And then when your energy responds appropriately, there's something wrong with you. There's not. It's like you reacting to some kind of imbalance in other people. But you try to bring it to the forefront so that something can be worked on and balanced out again. And that's a no-no because it makes people mad. Okay, they don't like that. They don't like it. Because how very dare you? Somebody illegally gained access to your home's security cameras. Somebody knew they did something wrong, or they know that they did and they're about to get exposed. Okay, they want to go on the run. What the hell? I don't know. Where are you going, baby boo? Who knows? Yes. Yeah. See, yes. They are jealous of your strong connection to the divine, which we can all have, mind you. Collective consciousness is called that for a reason. If people don't want to tap in, it's their way of thinking. It's how they're moving. It's their belief system. Doesn't mean they're shut off, that it's been done purposefully. It's because they're stubborn and they don't want to expand. They don't want to open up to that because that makes them uncomfortable. Okay, so if you don't want to sit and reflect and, look at things and question things and you just want to go with the flow and do what everybody else is doing or whatever, then yeah, you're not, you might do well for a while, but eventually that shit's going to catch up to you. Because the universe is going to say, okay, that's enough. Turn off their supply. Turn off their well. Turn this off. We've had about enough of them sucking energy from all these light beings trying to do good. Because remember, look, where there is smoke, there's fire. So I'm telling you, it's like somebody wants that smoke. Okay, because I'll burn that bitch down. Try me. You want to throw up illusions, baby. You have no idea what you just started. None. You want me to be quiet? Why? Oh, because there's something bigger underneath the surface. Okay, don't worry. I'll say it. Like, people, baby, they don't want to. Baby. They're gonna, it's like unleashing the dragon or some shit. Like, what the hell? Why does this feel like a fall of an empire or something? Something feels a lot bigger than, like something's been cracking over time. And now some kind of pressure is like making something fall. And I was getting like it's starting to play out, or it's all coming. Things are coming to fruition. Things are coming to the surface, right? Some foundation is too cracked. And I was getting by like the end of August. It's Virgo season. By the end of August, beginning of September, it's out. Things are flowing. You're not in hiding anymore. It's like it's just been woo, 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 and bumpy the whole way. Just constant detour and everything else. And now something is like some kink is worked out, right? And now it's like, okay. And there's like this focus, this very, like, you know who you are. You have a crystal clear focus, but they are trying to throw like these little landmines in front of you every step of the way. I don't know. It's like there's frustration, but also groundedness, just knowing something and toughing it out. Things are like easing. Telling you, I got the North Node on this, but this is staring at me. That's the sun. Bright light, vitality, life, exposing things, truth, right? It's so much. It's like success. It's the sun card's the best card in the tarot deck. It was just 4-3-4-3 on the timer. It's like, it's amazing. 4-3, that's the Emperor and the Empress. It's like it's huge. Okay. It's a huge energy. That light, that force, that energy cannot be contained. It can't be. And it feels like you're exposing injustices, toxic masculine ways, force, rigidity, toxicities within households, partnerships, okay? How they really are with someone, one-on-one. Ways and structures they try to force and then act like it's not that big of a deal, or that's just the way it's supposed to be. 4-4-4-4 on the timer. Poisoned yours or another's food and drink with intent to fatally harm. This is someone actively trying to make you silent. Period. They want you silent. In some way, they will stop at nothing to make you silent, to silence you, because they cannot have you. This is like all the shit you've had to go through in your life is for a reason, and it's because who you truly are. Man, why is this like supernatural? Like an archangel's walking on earth in meat suits. Like what you see, is a human, yes, but you're a fucking light being down here. Just, you got a big purpose, right? And they're trying to whoa, baby. Keep bouncing back. Because nothing that they do to you can really harm you. Paid to have you unalive, but it won't happen because you're too protective. And yeah, I just heard, you have to have a special blade for that, don't you know? Right? The only thing that can kill an angel is another angel's blade. Y'all haven't seen Supernatural. Y'all get programmed. That's a phenomenal show. But it's like, that's what they're showing me. Their deception and all these old ways of trying to shut somebody up, silence somebody, or it doesn't work. It doesn't work with you because it can't. And every time they think they've gotten one over on you, it's like the divine steps in and you find a way. I mean, claircognizance and clairvoyance, those are strong-ass psychic abilities, strong spiritual gifts that you can use for your own stability, to help others, to do things. Being tapped in like that, it's the coolest thing like that you can have. It's like I don't know, right? It gives you like the coolest job ever, like doing this. It is the coolest job ever. And it's not something they can take away from you no matter how hard they try. Like, damn it. 4747 on the timer. They're only apologizing because they don't want you to press charges. This is doing something shitty, coming in, fake apologizing, saying shit because there's evidence or something, right, that you can really hold them accountable for what they've done. You can really like let people know how douchey they are. Accepted a bribe and or money to betray you. I can't, seriously. Man, been with the wrong one, touching the wrong one, doing the wrong shit secretly. Look at this. Continue listening to your intuition. There are people in your situation that are working against you. Told you. Epic love in your life now or entering it very soon. Because you got big ass energy, big ass love. And look, I don't believe in the whole this human's better than that human type of thing. It's not. It's not. Our choices make us who we are. Like our intentions, right? Our choices. A lot of people say your thoughts manifest your reality. Well, my mind's always going, right? Channeling messages, analyzing things I need to figure. Like my mind's always, it's just never quiet. Even when I'm meditating, I'm channeling stuff or I'm visioning things. Like my mind doesn't stop. Some people might say, well, yeah, that's your mind at rest, but not to me. I'm always expanding in some way. And that's a good thing, right? That for me, anyways, that's how I look at it. But when it says epic love, that means your energy, your intention, how you view things, view life, all that you've like put out there, done for others, your beliefs, all the love you still hold in your heart despite all the bullshit that's happened. It's like you get somebody coming in that will match that energy. That's a big ass energy, y'all. Holy shit. They're having nightmares and haunted by all of the terrible things they did to you. Good. Why are they showing me Edgar Allan Poe, Evermore, like haunted by something? Oh, why does it feel like your energy, almost like the things around somebody? Somebody feels like, ooh, somebody feels like you're I just heard manipulating objects. Somebody feels like you are somehow manipulating objects around them, trying to scare them. Some of you legit could be like healers, white witches, etc. You know, doing things naturally. It's all, whatever, we're not getting into that. It's all for good shit. But this is like somebody trying to tarnish that, okay? If you've been to this channel before, you know how I feel about King James and all that bullshit. Don't get me started. You're dealing with like that level of douchebag, male or female. It's a way of thinking. Doesn't matter if they're male or female. It's a way of thinking, a way of seeing people, stereotypes, fear. Told you. Burn the witch. Sorry. Come on. Do you see that? You are a very positive social media influencer. You just out here spreading love and light, not in a false way, not in a toxic positivity way. You truly want to see people succeed. You want people to see their light. You want people to stand in their own damn power and have a voice and use it for good to help others. You're like, I helped you, I empowered you. Good. Pay that forward. Do it to somebody else. Make that shit viral. Man, I'm telling you, it is too strong. Some kind of light connection, everything, all of it. Because your intention, the way you move, your freaking heart chakra energy is so strong. And they are coming against that with darkness. You cannot hide that light forever. How do you trap the sun? You can't. It's impossible. Gossiping about you. This is like sending evil eye and talking hella shit about who you are. You are not crazy. What you feel they are doing, they are. You are not crazy. Come on. Well, do you know they did this? Do you know that they do this? Do you know they have crystals? Yeah. And they use a pendulum. They have tarot cards. Everywhere. I've seen it. You know what they're doing at night. You know that stuff happening to you? You know this happened? They did that. Yeah. You know. You know people do that shit. And it's so crazy because the ones that are truly doing energy work like that for negative reasons are the ones who hide it and act like they are appalled. You know, they clutch their pearls. But secretly, they do dark shit. That's those kind of people. You are on the right path. I told you, you are on the right path. And it's like every step, every like step you take, right? You like light the the bricks up as you go. Why they're showing me that, but that's how it is. You move, you just have a very strong energy signature. 5555 that a lot of people either are envious of, okay? It intimidates the heck out of them. They try to copy it, but they can't because you cannot contain that energy if it is not authentically yours. They're hiding money. trying to keep it so that it can't be hidden, so that it can't be, you know, like if they're in the US, so that it can't, it's not, trying to find ways so that they don't have to report it on their taxes, so that, you know, trying to keep money away from you. Well, hello, Miss Beans, little Miss Princess. She's going to check things out for a minute. They're trying to set you up to get you arrested. They did this. I'm telling you. I know what's in their house. I know what they do. You don't know them like I do. They act like they're good. But they're trying to do this and they're trying to do that. And oh my gosh. They are really doing the most. They regret making you feel replaceable. I bet they do. I regret that for them. I can't imagine you had a whole ass gift from the divine angel energy person in your life who can help you grow, see yourself. That's a big ass energy. And you act like they're nothing. They're garbage. They're fake. They're this, they're that. Throwing all this toxic energy on that. Oh my gosh. You really think the divine's just going to like stand by and let that happen forever? No. Even if they let it happen for a little bit, it's not, I know it sounds crazy, but everything is purposeful. It's like, you know, it's the really messed up way of like you having to go through trials and tribulations so your light just gets stronger and brighter until it gets to a point where there is not a damn thing they can say to make you seem anything other than but what you are. It's too strong. Everything you've done, how you move, what you say, it all becomes apparent. Like, holy shit, they were telling the truth the whole time. They were trying to deceive us and make us think that they were a bad person. Yeah, there's a reason for it. Because it ends up making people sit down and think. It's like in one way or another, you end up causing expansion within the self, right, of other individuals. No matter, because it's like you can only ignore it or deny it for so long until it, at some point in their life, they have to sit with themselves. And now I'm here and I bet you think about me. The Taylor Swift song. I have the kitties, so I put on like nature, birds, you know, kind of videos, whatever, on YouTube. It's phenomenal that they have them. I love them. And I put them on for the cats. And they watch. They get so amazed. And they will sit like on the chairs behind me that you can't see. And they just stare at the television. Then they fall asleep. I mean, they love it. They get so chill. It's their happy place, right? But it's so funny because I watch them and they'll go behind the television like they're going to sneak up on the birds. It cracks me up. They do that so often. It's so funny to me. And there's the smallest ledge, but that's Nora Grace. She finds a way to sit there. I like watching them. It brings me a lot of happiness and peace to watch them. It's just the sweetest thing. I love it. Whew. I expected to do half hour, 45-minute reading, right? And I was getting the energy. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a moment. Kiddo. Yeah. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. In the reverse. This is like not dependable, not loyal. This is like a shifty energy. Ace of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. I mean, all of these in reverse. These are manipulative, like stagnant energies. Player. Immature. Like emotionless. One-sided things. It's a very reckless, irresponsible, immature, very surface level, light behavior, way of thinking, way of moving. And look at this. Gosh, why does this feel like a stalemate? This feels like I'm not changing, and they're like, I'm not changing. I don't want to change my beliefs. My way is right. No, my way is right. And you're just like, y'all. It's very rigid. Something. It's so stale feeling. It's always been this way. There's no perspective. This is almost like somebody doesn't want something to change. The way people see them, their way of life, the way things work, okay? And this is giving, someone thinks like they're immaculate. They're untouchable. Nothing is going to come to them. And as I say that, my eyes went straight to my computer screen on a playlist, I shit you not, y'all, that says fuck the patriarchy with a period at the end. Like someone is untouchable. They don't need to stop what they're doing. They don't need to change anything. That is immature as hell. When this is upright, it is excitement, creativity, passion, a spark for life. This is suppressing that shit. Don't get no ideas. Don't. What is that? No funny business? No. 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 This is how things are done. This is how we're going to do the things. Why are you thinking outside the box? This is how it works. This is like, did you read the good book? That's how we do things. Well, I don't even know who the hell wrote that. Maybe some of it, but not all of it, because they changed some shit. And I wasn't around for that part. And somebody's tapped in. So you know. You're not defying any like spiritual law or beliefs. No, it feels like you are tapped the FN and doing the damn thing. This is, yeah, I don't like it. Community, control, household. Remember I said rigidity. How we, like old, in a community, in a home, right? Something is very, a toxic undertone structure to the way things need to be in a house, how things are ran. The fucking patriarchy. Who wears the fucking pants? Ace of Cups in reverse. I started switch siding. Switch side. This is, look at this. Having to maintain certain things. Suppressing stuff. Not moving around. There is one person having to juggle a lot. Do you see how one pentacle is higher than the other? Doesn't it kind of remind you of the scales of justice? Somebody's trying to hold a more load than somebody else. Well, this person has a strong footing. Look at, if you put that in half, there is something is not equal. Always trying to like switch something around to make it look differently. Chaos. This is like somebody wanting another person to juggle everything or like perform for them. Like they're just doing some dance. Oh, what the hell? Something just brushed up against my right arm, which is this feels like severe. This reversed energy. This feels severe. This doesn't feel like exposure. This feels severe. Having to carry like the mental load. I'm going to do this. And it leaves a shit ton on someone else's plate to worry about. I'm telling you, they tried to reverse something here. Make it look like it's you, not them. They're getting away with a ton. A ton. I'm making it look like I was only a small portion of this, right? In reality, I did a lot of shit. But I'm going to get away from this situation. Disappear, right? Underground. We're disappearing. We want to keep it hidden. Layers to things. I'm going to leave all of this mental burden on someone else. Make them juggle it. Like your way of thinking seems way too expansive for another person. They cannot see outside of some very narrow perspective. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm telling you, this is like somebody crosses boundaries and shit repeatedly over and over. I'm telling you, a douche canoe, okay? It's the energy, y'all. It's very, ugh. Why does this feel like somebody's going to get caught with their pants down? That's what I just heard. Somebody getting caught with their pants down, like something's switching up. This is, y'all, 11111 on the timer. Somebody not wanting to change their ways, being immature, being dumb. This is like somebody walking in the house, carrying a bunch of shit, and they catch somebody doing something. I'm telling you, something's happening. That is getting someone caught the fuck up. The Six of Cups in reverse. The Fool in reverse. This is like not innocent. This can be even not leaving some type of karmic pattern or some type of way of being. This can also be somebody acting like, okay, very careless, walking away from their family, Okay, their children, their whatever. And this is leaving it behind as if it doesn't even exist. It is not a big deal. This is like disposal. It's like the out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. They're not there to deal with the shit, so they don't worry about it. These two cards in reverse are not innocent cards. Upright, they're innocence. Clean slate, fresh perspective, faith, believing. It can be naive, sure. But it's like, I'm not carrying a bunch of baggage with me. I learned it. I'm just taking the lessons, okay? I don't need a lot of stuff. I can be very light on my feet and have faith despite all the other damn things I've been through. And it's just like a very jovial energy. That is a very dirty energy, a very heavy, not innocent, reckless, careless, not giving a about shit. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh my gosh, baby. Look at it on the bottom of the deck. They make plans. Look at this, the Emperor in reverse. Who chooses things, makes plans for things, and only looks out for their self. That's it. That's all they worried about, boo. I told y'all. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. So that's the past. That's what you were dealing with. Somebody, I'm telling you, it's rigidity. It's ridiculousness. Very unbalanced. Carrying a lot of mental load and having to, and it's a lot of switching shit around on you. And man, but this isn't just like in relationships. This feels heavier. Like dealing with a lot of people in your life like that. Friends, family, growing up, throughout your adulthood. Like something feels really heavy. And they haven't a care in the world. But they do. It is weighing on them. I just heard that Usher song again. These are my confessions. Present, Page of Pentacles. This is, the Page of Pentacles is like not taking an opportunity, not accepting something, not learning. It's like, I don't really want to. I'm good. This works great for me. What are you talking about? I'm king of the castle. I have nothing to worry about. Question myself? Psh, get out of here. This is a very frivolous energy. They do a lot of things with no regard, no burden. They do not care at all. They drop it. They are very mature. Oh my. Okay, this is very... Look at no reflection. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. Oh my gosh. Look at... Come on, bro. There's no... Somebody is so upside down. No love, no compassion, no empathy, no healing, no anything. Somebody don't stop. Somebody don't stop. They don't give a shit. They don't care what burden they're putting on somebody else. That's what the hell this is. And you can know it. Yeah, you know it. Look at this. You know. You know somebody. Baby, sorry. I'm not sorry. Somebody's putting their like energetic debris, so to speak, on you. Responsibilities they don't want. Pain. Thoughts. All the weight. All the heaviness. While they sail off into the fucking sunset. I told you. Making your life as burdensome as possible while they appear innocent. This is a very shitty person. They leave your life in chaos so that it's difficult for you to heal. So it's hard for you to even fucking think straight. You don't get an opportunity to have fun. For basic human fucking needs. Just figure it out. I did. Go ahead, tell me in the comments. Is it really that hard to figure life out if you leave the burden and responsibility for everybody else? Is it really that difficult? No. No, it's not. Slip sliding, running around, making shitty ass decisions. They are not heart-based. This is not making a solid equal match decision. Something is not balanced. There is no fucking duality here. We just run around getting in beds, making shitty ass decisions, doing whatever we want to do. Because I don't know what you think. It's none of this is like on the right path. Ugh. This is, I'm telling you, somebody's choosing not to see something. It's somebody effed up and tried to, like, I don't know, pin the wrong one down or pin the wrong one in, hide the wrong one, something. Somebody doesn't want to see something. They're blind. They're blind. There's no foresight. They don't want you. This goes both ways. They cannot see something from another perspective. They cannot. They are not going to broaden their view. But they also don't want you to have options. They don't want you to see things clearly. They don't want you to be able to expand. Absolutely not. They can. They can, but not you. What's coming up? Look, baby. You're good, boo. As above, so below. It's all seen, baby boo. You put together your resources. You pull up those damn bootstraps. I'm going to figure this shit out. You don't want to learn? I'm going to show you. Do you see that? You got to pay attention to me. I'm about to show you what's going to happen. None but love, baby. Because I keep love in my heart. I find a way. I'm telling you. This is like we are all a child of God. There's something so like innocent and sweet about your love and how you see things, how you find like creative avenues, easily explain things, how you're almost like, it's like wet behind the ears, you know? There's such an innocent nature to you. Like you just do this or you just do that. It's a very simplistic way of thinking. Like you can create your own traditions. You can create your own life. Something's very simple and you love it. It kind of is a childlike wonder in a good way, a very creative energy. It's very sweet. You're so, man, I'm telling you, this is like being so thankful for your gifts, so thankful for the love you're shown and the things you do and trying to like open up people's eyes and show them what's possible. It doesn't have to be this way. It's very sweet. While they're trying to do all these things to you, you're very, like, this is centered. Your communication, man, this is the divine saying you are here for a reason. You are here for a purpose. Remember who you are, Simba. You are anointed. I did that. I put you here. I just heard sipping on Jesus juice. What? What the hell? I do not mean that in a disrespectful way whatsoever. Everything you create, speak into existence, everything, it is with love. It is upright. It is anointed. You are guided to do that. Something like you are shaping things. And people don't like this. They think you're naive about something. You're like, no, there's something here about desiring like a spiritual connection or something, but you're a messenger. You're a messenger. You look so innocent, but the power behind you cannot be denied. That is both pentacle energy, strong energy. Yet your work, look at this. That's being grounded. You're not flighty. You're grounded. This is strong pentacle energy, but this is strong, like, masculine caregiver role. You know that, like, what we model, we become. So if somebody thinks that this is someone's role and they have to be the one to work all the time, to be the provider, to do all of that because they're the king, that's not. And so what they say, that's not how it works. You're like, it's okay to create the life that you want, whether you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter who wears the pants. It's an equal back and forth. Somebody's working while another person's just sitting down. No, it should be together. It shouldn't be one person gets all the rest and one person doesn't. One person's allowed to do whatever they want and focus on whatever they want while somebody doesn't and they have to juggle everything else. That's not how it works. Sure, those are traditional norms, right? societal norms, but who put those in place? They were created by people who wanted things to work a specific way. And they expect you to like basically bow down to them. That's not the way. If we're bowing to something, we're bowing together. To the Most High. To a much bigger power than ourselves. The universe, whatever the hell y'all believe in. I'm getting the song 828 by Lecrae. Like the artist makes your mess a masterpiece regardless. He is the artist, the Most High, right? Whatever y'all believe in. It's very hard to deny that there is something much larger than ourselves. Like watching over us, looking over us, you know, that kind of has a final say, even though we have free will. That type of energy. Yeah. That's like wanting to be together and having fun and everyone celebrating. Everyone celebrating. Working together. Harmony. This is also like reaping the harvest of everything you've been working on. Mastering togetherness, union, celebrating. This feels like the Most High is going to make sure you're celebrating. Somebody's like trying to keep some kind of fun and energy all to themselves. They've done the work. They should be able to reap the rewards. This is the Magician, the Page of Cups to the Hierophant. This is giving me like chosen energy, anointed energy. It was always with you. The gifts that were bestowed upon you cannot be taken away. But somebody tries to like, I'm telling you, they try to suppress your creative nature. They try to hide things, suppress things, hold you back from things. Withhold love, withhold affection, withhold finances, withhold energy. You name it. Ending up making you feel guarded. And you have to constantly protect yourself and hold on to every little thing that you have. While they're out having a good old damn time. Something's been a long time coming, y'all. They want to keep you back from realizing. Do you see that? Virgo. You see those dates? They want to hold you back from being who you are, self-sufficient, reaping the rewards, having the comforts of everything. Look at her. She's tending to her garden. She's loving on nature. You see her, that bird. She's big chilling. You see those little flowers all over her? Do you see her freaking glowing? You see all that yellow? This is also the card of like independence, doing it on your own, shining brightly on your own, reaping rewards, harvests on your own, holding it down on your own, divine inheritance, that type shit, because you're anointed. You are blessed, highly blessed. And it does feel like you're some type of spiritual guide or something. I don't know, why does this feel like someone's like somebody, like their way is the highway, the right way. They're religious and spiritual. You're not. I don't like this energy. It's weird. It's weird. I'm telling you. They are shitty people. Like not following their guidance, not of the light, not doing the right thing. They're not. They're like disconnected from their light. Or they've suppressed it so much they don't even realize they have it. But they're putting that on you. This is a lot. I'm telling you, this is a lot of energetic debris. And I don't know. This is like something has been suppressed in somebody for so long, fundamentally in their core. They needed you. They needed like your ability to be a phoenix, to reprogram like old beliefs. They needed, yes, wow. Like somebody thinks the pentacles and the partying and the having things and the showing off is the way to go. That is not the way to go. You've been trying to show somebody the way to go. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to see it. They're going the wrong, not going the wrong way. Somebody went the wrong way. But they're following a path. This fell on top of this. You were the damn gift. You were the damn gift. Here, buddy, you need this. You need it. I'm trying to help you. Somebody was like, I don't want to hear it. When I said somebody went the wrong way, this card came out. That's the damn truth, y'all. I feel like I just heard somebody's paying a heavy fine. A heavy fine. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh baby. Oh, it's dark. Like you tried showing somebody the way, showing them the light, showing them like a new path, trying to help someone expand. Not only were you shut down, you were discarded like it was nothing. Like someone tossed you aside. This does not feel like it's just been one person. This feels like a lifetime of heavy loads, heavy lessons. But all the while, you were the one. Wow, Virgo. The timing, alignment, Venus, Virgo. You were the gift. You are protected. It's always been you. Your energy, who you are, it's always been you. You're a magical fucking creature. Legit. You are the messenger. Put to deliver thing. Oh my gosh. Virgo, this is... I got goosebumps everywhere. Wow. Somebody's been watching the whole time, protecting you, letting people think they've won. Somebody's not going to see something coming. I don't even know where the hell I'm getting. I mean, I know where I'm getting it, but it's not in the card. It's coming to me. Somebody's not going to see something coming. The divine gave someone just enough rope. And they like gladly ran with that shit. Been waiting, biding their time. I'm telling you. It's coming out. Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, it's coming out. These dates, I'm telling you. The whole summer. The whole summer. 4/21 to 5/20. 5/21 to 6/20. This whole summer. It's coming out. And this is 7/2 to 7/11. This is 8/23 to 9/1. 9/2 to 9/11. Yeah, it's coming out. They think it's calm right now. The calm before the storm, remember? This is like, you're protected, you're good, you're going to reap your rewards. The bombshell's going to be dropping on somebody, and it's going to be like this, like, massive. This is like the Most High being like, ow! Somebody should have told you. It's like, y'all know this has been building too. If you've been watching my readings, something's been building, 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 building. And people keep trying to like outmaneuver the universe. You know, switch side. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this real quick. Let me go over here. Like somebody's been very strategic. Very strategic. They want to win. They want to celebrate. They want to party. They want to have fun. They want a lush life. They want all these things. We're going to give it to you. Let's see what you do with it. F shit is what they did with it. They went the wrong way. Like making choices that did not align with them. And now they're getting caught the fuck up. And they cannot see. They cannot see something coming. They can't see it. They don't have no damn foresight. It's all been shut down. They cannot see this coming. They're worried. But they don't want to look at it. They don't want to look back at their choices, at the things that they did. It's too hard. It's like, I just want to wipe it clean and, you know, change everything and turn it all around. And it feels like the Most High is going, hold on. We gave you a chance to do that. Time and time again, you effed it up. Not only that, I just heard committed blasphemy. You went against someone who was directly put in your life for a very specific purpose. And you fumbled them. You didn't just fumble them. You tossed them to the wayside like they were nothing, like they were trash. They were the damn gift. You think you're the meal ticket? This was the meal ticket. To everything. And you acted as if they were nothing. You were better than them. Like they were just a mere secretary or worker for you. That, my dear child, was a fucking chosen one. I had big plans for you. You fucked it up. Letting greed take over. Putting on this persona as if you're sitting on high. As if you know all. Your way. That's how it's done. No, it's not. You think you control that? You think you control the kingdom. You think you control this person. No, you don't. And somebody's about to see. Isn't baby. Oh my gosh. Simple readings. Don't really happen here very often. I get the message and I'm like, damn, okay, shoot. So you've been put through the damn ringer. A meat grinder, it feels like. Not been an easy path. I told you, not an easy path. Lies, betrayal, hurt, burdens. Trying to get something off the ground, trying to get something to change, and you fucking can't. Always trying to turn something around, and there's constantly somebody undermining you, questioning you. Who the do you think you are? Well, Most High's about to show him. And I told you the message. I told you the message was going to be, keep going. Something's coming towards the end of summer. I called this shit before the cards came out. The time frames, the dates, what was going to happen. That's you, y'all. You know something about yourself, about your life, your purpose, what you're doing. You're, man, and you did that shit. You did that shit. Because as above, so below. You make it happen with love, with good intention, with creativity, from the heart space. Embracing that childlike energy, right? The hope, the optimism, the dreamer. Told you, that whimsical energy. Why does it feel like you're going to be able to drop, like, something is going to flip around. Like something's going to reverse. You know, like they're going to be burdened. They're going to be like, you're going to, oh, so it's like easy flow. It's just like blessings on blessings on blessings. Man, something is big rolling in for your strength, tenacity, confidence in the Most High, trusting, believing in your path, in your purpose, in yourself. You're getting there step by step. You're getting there. And you may not, whether you knew it or not, right? You were protected the whole way. People consistently trying to take your light. It failed. Period. Point blank. They could not do that. They tried, though, with a tenacity that can be unmatched. They tried over and over again. I have never looked at the King of Pentacles so shitty in my life. This is very much, I'm the ruler here. Like, bow down to me. I will give you a coin if I feel you're worthy. Who the fuck do you think you are? I told you, that King James fucking motherfucker. That's that type of energy. Bro, you better back the fuck up, because Most High is about to smack you the fuck up. I mean that respectfully. Damn. Okay, that's what I have for you, Virgo. That's amazing. Keep doing what the hell you're doing. I feel like you're going to have front row seats to the chump show, okay? Look, it is what it is. They made their bed. They're going to have to lie in it regardless. That's just how it goes, okay? Okay. That's it. That's what I have for you guys. Keep being a good human and giving the day a good you. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Bye.